Less dusty.
Spilling water.
All right, and it's customary for any of our
I'm fighting the ground.
events here at Eau Claire. We are going to, if you would all stand, remove your headwear. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 55th Annual Pioneer Days. The Sunday event for the day is our Parade of Power, where anything that can move under its own power cord is going through. It's displayed. And as we're going through here, we'll try and get the information out on the unit. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the tractor. I was my great-grandmother in 1941 model. My father's got anything else the tractor. Alright, David Anderson on the controls. Thank you, David. Next is Terry Henry. Some things are going to come through looking brand new, some are going to be in a working clothes, but it's nice that they bring them all out and display them for us. Alright, since you're coming up, I may just hand you the mic unless you've got a card for me to read. Either way. Alright, here we have a 1964 Alice Chalmers D15. Owned by Randy and Rhonda Larson out of Chippewa Falls. Randy's the driver. It's a 43 horse. Up next is a 1949 Alice Chalmers G. Also owned by Randy and Rhonda Larson out of Chippewa Falls. Driver is Rhonda Larson. It's a 12 horse. And attached to that is a box flail mower designed for large vegetable crop farming.
That's the kind of thing I want to get.
Dustin Marquist is up next for the 1980 Alice Chalmers 5040. It's a 40 horse and it has the motor and the 3-bottom plow on the back. The Farmmobile, who could forget that? That's not a John Deere. I like this socket. That's a homemade unit. Oh, by Scott Anderson and driven by Andrew Anderson. guys, but I love the smell of diesel in the morning.
Okay, next we have a 1927 McCormick Deering, and it's owned by me, and it was restored by Scott Anderson, who you just saw there. Yeah, it's quick. Take it out of here.
Whoa.
And sometimes these old tractors get fussy on us. Yeah, we're going to give them a little help. See what happens here.
Man, 5 people? What? Yeah, 5 people have to do. That's the one.
Traffic control.
Well, that's got to be your first step, huh?
Yeah, it's not every day that you see the McCormick Deering get stage fright like that, but sometimes it happens. Matt, you want to tell about that one?
That's a 1917 Fuller Johnson Model K. 45 meter turbine owned by, I got the former member of the policy right now. Proud to have it fixed.
Thank you. All kinds of units on here. Again, the stationary gas engine was our feature this year. Some of them are easy to move, some are not. But we get out here what we can for the freight power. Alright, up next is approximately 1960s. Shriner fire truck is decommissioned. I'm the owner and restorer of it. That's my wife Annette driving. I do have 2 of them. I'm always looking for more.
Okay, this is another one of my units. This is a steam engine with a gas engine, 6-horse gas engine in it. It's called a circle L engine because it was
Daddy, take a picture and show it to
Lyle Hardesty was one that built it for showing on a trailer. And then Leroy passed the engine, he started to restore it, then he got sick and passed away. It got passed down to me and we fabricated this engine in it. And we've had a lot of fun taking it around different shows that crystal powder that's driving the ship.
That's one of those units that's what's called a labor of love. Been a lot of work to get that one back to restoration and functioning. Note to operators, make sure you check your fuel before you bring them through. You do sit here for a while. Alright, now we're going to get to some of the big units. These are the steam engines that have been down on the instant of our showgrounds, thrashing, sawing logs, all kinds of fun stuff down there. This is a 1916 Case steam engine, owned by the Nickerson family out of Osceola, Wisconsin. We have Brian
Case.
Nelson is operating. Thank you guys for bringing it through. We appreciate it.
And this is combustible.
Alright, up next is a 1902 Model 12 Case steam engine, also owned by the Gunderson family out of Osceola. We have Ben and Tim DeWitt at the controls. Thank you guys. Power. Right now you're getting to see a little bit of history go across the front of the announcer stands. The way they used to do all the field work and thrashing, plowing, and sawing. We got a couple other good units coming through that have been down there doing shingles, and they've had a planer down there. All kinds of work. These were the powerhouse back in the days before the big gas tractors and diesel tractors came through.
That looks like your brother. Uncle Dan.
1916, 65 horse Case, owned by the Russell family.
Anything but bigger. Oh, come on, smile.
Alright, Model Case steam engine built by Herman Kent, 1960 to 1965. It's owned and operated by Zumel Sugar Shack. We appreciate them coming out. That little unit is the one that's been on the shingle mill down there. It's got quite a launch and run pad.
It has
The Bella, Black River Falls, with a
Black River Falls.
1951 Co-op E4. Next is another one of my fire engines. This is actually approximately 1953 Shriner fire truck that's decommissioned. They allowed me to run it through and keep all the badges on it. This one came from Kansas City, Kansas.
That's the one that had the fire dog on. Shortcut.
Okay. This is my Farmall B here, and this also was restored by Scott Anderson. Scott Anderson is my son-in-law. It's just that reason. So I'll have